SHA1 and RIP EMD 160 algorithm. What are the properties a digital signature should have? It must verify the author and the data and the time of signature. It must authenticate the content at the time of signature. It must be verifiable by third parties to resolve disputes. Assume the client C want to communicate server S using Kerberos procedure. How can it be achieved? Dialogue between client C and server S and the authentication server are given below. CAS, DC, PC, IDS, ASC ticket, CS, IDC, ADC, IDC, ticket equal to EK, IDC, ADC, IDS. Step 1. The user log on to workstation and request access to the server S. The client module C in the workstation request user password and send message to AS that include user ID, server ID and its password. Now the AS verify user password against the password database. If it is valid, AS send the ticket to C that include user ID, server ID and the address of the client workstation are encrypted with key, which is shared by both AS and the server. Step 3. Now the client use the ticket to server S to send a message to S with IDs to access the service. What four requirements were defined by Kerberos? Secure, reliable, transparent, scalable. What requirement should a digital signature scheme should satisfy? The signature must be bit pattern that depend on the message being signed. The signature must use some information unique to the sender to prevent both forgery and denial. It must be relatively easy to produce the digital signature. It must be relatively easy to recognize and verify the digital signature. It must be computationally infeasible to forge a digital signature either by constructing a new message for an existing digital signature or by constructing a fraudulent digital signature for a given message. It must be practical to retain a copy of digital signature in storage. What is the purpose of X.509 standard? X.509 define framework for authentication services by the X.500 directory to its user. X.509 define authentication protocol based on the public key certificate. In the content of Kerberos, what is re-alarm? Full service Kerberos environment consisting of Kerberos server, a number of client, number of application, server require the following. A Kerberos server must have user ID and hashed password of all participating users in its database. The Kerberos server must share a secret key with each server. Such an environment is referred to as re-alarm.
Please subscribe our channel for more videos and educational contents.